The feeling of loneliness has nothing to do with being alone. The feeling of loneliness is something much profound than that. Because what happens is you could be surrounded by millions of people and still feel lonely. But to be alone, you have to be alone in a room by yourself. A lot of people confuse that. Is when you're feeling lonely, it's not that you feel alone. Okay? Get that straight in your head so we can continue with this. Now, the feeling of loneliness is a deep, profound feeling of emptiness around the stomach area, which the mind reads it as an experience of need, that you need something, that you're missing something. That's why they connected with being alone, because when you are alone, some people see you and they feel that you need somebody else, but you're just alone. You want to be alone. That when you're lonely, most people don't even pay attention to that, and that's why it creates a problem. Because when you feel lonely, you apart yourself from everybody else. That's if you don't use external artifacts or something to make you be social. But if not, then you will depart yourself from everybody else, or everybody else will depart itself from you, because even though they're trying to help you, you don't understand what they're trying to tell you, because you're blocked. You got a mental block created by yourself, which makes it hard to get you out of there, because you actually feel like nobody understands you and that you need something that is not possible to get, because you feel like you lost a part of yourself somewhere, and you don't understand because you're so confused of what's going on. But the thing is, the feeling of loneliness doesn't come when you lose a friend, lose your mom, lose your dad, lose anybody or anything else outside of you. That feeling actually comes when you lose yourself, when you lose the sense of selfness, of oneness. That's when loneliness comes alive in you. But it's so hard to understand that, even though it's simple to say it, because we have been programmed since we were kids to not focus on what we want, what we think, what we need, what we desire. No. It's focused on everything else. And whatever you want to do is being stopped. Like, no, you can't do that. No, this, no, that, no. Everything, no. So you grow up with that mentality that everything you want to do is bad. If you want to be yourself, which is someone different, totally different than what society wants you to be, then no, you're doing it wrong. You're weird, you're bad. No, this is bad. You can't be different. So that's when the feeling of loneliness comes into being. Because you feel like you are not needed, you are not important, you are not being you. And that's the problem. But even the person that is experiencing this even loses so much touch with herself or himself, but doesn't even notice it, that this is going on. So they just go and spend what society teaches them. Consume this, consume that, consume this, consume that. Spend this, buy this, use this, pay this. And they don't focus on themselves. They don't be like, think about this, understand this, focus on this, manifest this. None of that. It's just mind control to make the money that comes to your pocket be spent back and go to the richest people's pockets. You know? But you, then nobody cares about you. Like, as long as you're making me money, I don't care how you feel. If you're depressed, go to a psychiatrist and get some pills. Get high. Die of an overdose because the same pills that you used to consume don't work. So you have to just use more. Just make it a cycle. And it's still making them money with your insurance or your pocket money because you like what they're giving you. But it's not really helping you with your loneliness. It's helping them with their money. It's making you addicted to something that's making them more money. So you gotta understand, you gotta look inside. Inside yourself is the answer for what you're looking for. Find yourself. Find yourself. It's a hard journey because you're just starting. You spend your whole life just focusing on the outside. Focus on the inside. And it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna find your true self, and that's gonna bring you to happiness. If you keep looking at happiness, and money, and when you're rich, when you finish your career, when you get that medal, when you do this, when you do that, no. You're not gonna find it. When you get it, it's gonna be the same thing as when you buy your new phone. A week later, it's just gonna be a phone. If another comes out, that's what you want, because you don't need this one. Only a week difference, you know? Now, when you're with you, when you find yourself, when you understand that if you get mad if you fill yourself with poisons and hatred, you're gonna be not happy and all this stuff. You're just gonna be bored of everything and all this stuff. It's gonna change you. It's gonna make you happy for real. You know, everything you work on the inside, it stays with you. It works for you. It manifests greatness for you. You know, you understand better. Things will be different for you, but everything starts in you, and it affects you, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you work on it or not. That's how it is. Stay blessed. I love you all. Find yourself.